Some people believe in second chances, especially if they've been kicked out. These men were smart enough to predict their cheating ex-wives would, of course, end up coming back, so they changed the locks. How did that go down? Subscribe? Let's get into it. This video is for entertainment purposes only. No offense or disrespect is intended towards any individual or group.
Seriously, it's like so horrible. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. And I know I can do my life and I can do hard things. And I know I'm so strong, too strong. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. And I just, hi babe. Hi, Caleb. I just want my husband back. I want my husband back. I want you back. And
Maybe she should have thought about how horrible the breakup would be before she did what she did. I mean, she can't get him back because she can't go back in time, right? You know, maybe she'll learn to appreciate what she's got while she's got it.
So you're really gonna cry now that I caught you cheating?
yeah, it was just one time.
Well, I can see you're on Tinder and Bumble, and you're paying for Tinder Gold. Doesn't seem like it's one time. If you were to pay for Tinder Gold, you're trying to swipe with as many guys as you can.
I got carried away one day.
It's the pain for Tinder Gold that really cements this. That's not something you do just for fun or see how the app works. That's a good bit of money. She didn't get carried away. She was literally investing into it.
Babe, pick up the... Babe, please, I'll cook for you, I'll clean for you, I'll do all your laundry, babe, please. Please, I won't cheat on you again, babe. Please, babe, please.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
She's forgetting one pretty important thing here. There are definitely girls out there that would cook and clean for him, but the biggest thing is not cheat. There's definitely girls like that out there, and I'm sure he can find them. But, I mean, begging doesn't fix what she did. It just looks pathetic. It just don't cheat.
What do you want? I changed the locks.
How would you do that?
Because you didn't go to your doctor's appointment like you said you were.
Yeah, I did.
You were at Jake's house for like 3 hours.
No, I wasn't. I was not there for that long.
I saw it on your phone. I was tracking you.
I was at my doctor's appointment and then I went to his house after.
Then why did you lie about where you were going?
Because I didn't want you to be freaking out about it.
Well, now I'm freaking out. Now I'm pissed. And now you're not getting back in the house.
I was just going there to tell him that I was not.
So you couldn't have just done that over a text or a phone call? And you had to be there for 3 hours to do it?
Why were you looking at my location for so long?
Because you were supposed to go to your doctor's appointment. Doctor's appointments are not over 4 hours long.
This is a tiny baby he's holding while he's talking to her. You know, what kind of mother has an affair with her husband's friend with a new baby back at home? That's definitely a lot of people, but goodness, I mean, that kid is better off without her, but he should think about getting a DNA test just in case, you know, because those kind of shenanigans are pretty rough.
To call the cops right now. What are you doing here? What are you doing? What are you doing? No. 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 Go. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna call the cops.
She obviously doesn't care about her family one bit. Cheating, then trying to break into the house, scaring her own child and not caring at all, and trying to break that glass door when he's standing there is just crazy. I mean, that looks like she's trying to harm him. Calling the cops is really only the right answer. Probably a lawyer in her up too.
When he started reading the messages, there was a lot. I mean, he was talking about what we did in the room. He was talking about emotions. I was doing the same. You can see the look on my husband's face. Because like I said, we were really having grown folks conversations, going into some deep stuff. In there, the part that I regretted the most was not that we were talking about grown-up stuff. It was not that we were talking about emotions. It wasn't that we were like, it wasn't what you would think it would be. The worst part was I was telling him the ways that I was planning to leave my husband. that's the part that broke my heart, I think, for my husband, because now he knows that I was planning to leave him for this guy. Now, to be honest with you guys, I really wasn't. I think that I was just playing the game and trying to make like this guy like me or fall in love with me. You know, you play the game when you're talking to someone else. It's fun. Men do it. Women do it the same way, FYI. So the sad part was that my husband is reading these messages of me telling this guy how I am planning to leave him, kids and all. My husband confirms with both Guy and I, and we admitted it. We told him everything right there. Like, we said, yep, this is what it is. What you're reading is us. So every time that my husband and I would joke about like me cheating on him, he's like, girl, you will be in a grave, you and whoever it is, and you're never gonna leave me, blah, blah, blah. However, in this moment, he did not react that way. He did not. He reacted very calmly. Like I said, I can see that he was very hurt. Like, I can see it. I know him. He's my husband. So he acted very calmly and like very mature, very demure. I don't even know if I used that correctly. But anyways, he acted very calm and he just left. He left me there with the guy. Mind you, he's still in a towel. Left me there with him and took the two kids. We only had AJ and Aliyah with us.
So it was all a game to her. She was playing the game with the other guy's feelings and her husband's feelings, and she says it broke her heart that he didn't fight for her. I mean, what does she expect? She had an affair. Obviously, he wants nothing to do with her. Like 98% of people would be in the same boat. The other 2%, we already know who they are.
Okay, so I am currently homeless. I am in a tent. Big Dave has left me and took the house, took the dog, took the kid, took the clothes, took everything, and I'm in the middle of literally in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, but I have a tent, so he caught me cheating. Listen, it is what it is. Scrabble.
She just included her clothes on a list of things she should have an emotional connection to. Her home, her child, her pet, you know, those are pretty important, right? And her clothes. That says everything you need to know about this type of person. I mean, she's heartless and she's facing the consequences for her actions. Accountability.
I'm not going no more. You're not finna cheat on me in my own crib, my own bed, bro.
How
That shit
am
not
I
finna go
cheating?
like that.
I killed my son. I sat on the porch. I'm waiting on him. He's finna leave.
I'm saying though, who the fuck is you telling that they can come over here when I go to work, bro? What the fuck is you on?
What are you talking about?
Why you acting weird, bro?
I'm not on the phone with nobody.
Yes, you is on the
No,
phone.
the
gang.
fuck I'm not.
I'm
Let's
not
go.
slow, bro.
Go in
The
the
window was
house.
open. You thought I ain't hear your little ass.
Ain't you finna go to work? Ain't you finna go to work?
I'm not going no more. You're not finna cheat on me
Man,
in my
you got
own
me-
crib, my own bed, bro.
How
That shit
am
not
I
finna
cheating?
go like that.
What?
What you talking about, bro? I just heard you. Who you talking to? Who on that phone? Who on the phone, man? Who on the phone, bro? Who can
I paid my phone bill. Why are you being so nosy? That's my cousin.
Come on, cousin. Why he gotta come over when I go to work, bro? Your ass not right. I don't trust you.
Because I know you don't be
trust
liking to kick
You
it.
cheated on me 4 times, bro. 4 times. I don't fucking trust you, bro. And who you texting right in my fucking face, bro? You just disrespectful. It's over.
What's
What you saying
over?
it's over?
What's over?
Why you acting so damn weird, bro?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, I'm finna call off today, and I wish some motherfucker would pull up to my crib,
Who
bro.
finna call off and do what?
Like I said, watch this.
This is classic gaslighting. First, she's not on the phone to anyone. Then she was talking to her cousin because liars always change their stories. And then she's telling him he's being paranoid and nosy. I mean, you just can't believe one word he says.
So this was my first Christmas as a divorced single mom. You want to know how it went? It is currently 8 a.m. on December 26th, and I just woke up an hour ago after sleeping for the last 20 hours. Because this year was Josh's year to have the kids. So I worked from 10 p.m. till 10:30 a.m. Christmas Eve into Christmas morning, and I came home and then I went to sleep and I didn't wake up until an hour ago. Because I had nowhere to be and no one to be with. For the last 11 years of my life, my Christmases have been spent with my in-laws because that was the family that I had, and I don't have that anymore. I have one half-sister who I talk to occasionally who is in a completely different state, so couldn't spend Christmas with her. Other than that, I don't have family. And all of my friends were spending Christmas with their families, so I slept. I wish more single parents who had to share their children for the holidays would talk about how much this sucks. And I know it sucks to be the downer of the holiday season, but also because nobody talks about it, I feel like I'm alone in feeling like this, and it really sucks. Anyways, I hope all of you had a much better Christmas than I did, and I am gonna go and find something to do for the next week until my kids come home.
She made these choices clearly for herself. Now she's online posting sob stories to try to get sympathy from people. Give me a break, right? You can't give into that kind of thing. She chose this when she asked for a divorce from a man who was clearly a caring father and a family man. That's brutal.
My husband and I have been separated for about 2 months. Today I received a message from him saying that he's going to be removing me from the car insurance. And when I asked him when my last day with insurance would be, he said it's tomorrow. So I have to shop around. I have to find my own car insurance. And I had previously asked him if he could just keep me on there, and I would give him my part of the insurance since that would be cheaper for me. But he says he prefers to just remove me. So tomorrow I'll be without insurance. I have the kids 4 days a week and he has them 3. And since his family is there, he is able to work as much as he used to before when I used to stay at home. But I have nobody to help me watch my kids. And I'm really not going to leave them with just anybody. So I can only work 3 days a week. I make $120 a day. Sometimes I work Saturdays. I make $60 on Saturdays. So that means 1 week I make $420 and the other one I make $360. So I thought it would be okay if he just kept me in the insurance and I would give him the money, which would be around $100. But today again he said no. So I've been looking, it's around $200 for me to get it by myself. And right now it just feels like I can't do it. I know I can, but it just feels like I can't. And it really sucks because it feels like all of this is my fault. Everything that's happening is my fault because I was the one that decided that I wanted to be separated. I was the one that decided to leave the house. And I left because I needed to work and I couldn't work where we lived because we have no family there. I had no support at all. And I still really don't. But at least the kids can be with him 3 days a week and then I can work a little bit. And I don't even know why I'm crying over this, but again, it just feels like I've made the worst mistake. I feel like my life is falling apart. I feel like I can't provide for my kids. I feel like I can't be a good mom to them.
I don't necessarily agree with this comment. However, everybody's situation is definitely different. There was a time when my wife and I separated, and I had everybody on my health insurance because New York City Transit, at the time who I was working for as a bus operator, has phenomenal health insurance. And I didn't take any of the kids off, nor did I take my wife off. I mean, sure, things may have happened, but the last thing you want to do is leave someone without health insurance. Now, given this is not health insurance, she's talking about car insurance. But is it really going to bother you to keep your wife, who you just separated with? Not divorced, separated. Come on, brother. Again, a lot of y'all may disagree with that, but everybody's situation is different, respectfully, of course. No.
She says she feels like it's her fault. It probably would be great if someone would tell her that if she feels like that, it's totally her fault. She had all that stuff and she chose to leave. So it's not because she needed to get a job. You know, I don't know. You just don't break up a marriage for that.
There's no point of doing this. I already locked you out. You can stay somewhere with your new friends you made through Tinder.
You should call your friends. Ask them what we did last night. You play that game?
Go meet your Tinder date.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh, I regret a lot of things.
So much more than
That's fun. It's fun.
Well, she clearly didn't want him back. Not trying to, just not trying to fix it or apologizing or even lying about it. It's crazy. She's being super aggressive and threatening. And that's not fight or flight either. It's just anger at her just getting in her way, right? And he should definitely look into restraining order.
So here's one of the best ex-husband has a last laugh type of stories I've heard in a very long time. And let me tell you, karma definitely comes the way of the wife that completely ruined their marriage, hurt the kids, all that. Titled, I'm so happy that my ex-wife is miserable. Hey, I love the fact that he doesn't hide it and he owns it. It says, 3 years ago, I, a 48-year-old male, I found out that my wife, a 46-year-old female, was having an affair. She met a guy at work and came home one day telling me that she was in love with him, no longer loved me, and wanted a divorce. This was a guy that she'd known only for 3 months. She and I have been together since we were in our 20s. We have 3 kids together, one who's 28, 26, and 23. So right there, she's known the dude for 3 months. She's already in love with him, blah, blah, blah. That common sense, emotion. Emotion's always going to win the day. Well, I tried to fight for my marriage and didn't want a divorce, but she simply would not stop seeing this guy. You don't fight for someone that treats you like this, but I'm sure he was just so blindsided and shocked and hurt. After one weekend, where she disappeared from Friday afternoon to Sunday night, I ended up throwing her out of the house. Good job, man. She immediately moved in with this guy. The only excuse she ever gave me was that I never wanted to hurt you, but there's just something about this guy. And of course, I deserve to be happy, she said. That was it. That was the depth of her reasoning for throwing everything we built together away. Again, her feelings are always going to trump common sense and loyalty. It's all about the butterflies, all about the tingles. But the thing about the guys that give them the butterflies and the tingles, they're not relationship material. And when reality sets in, well, listen to this. Well, we ended up finalizing our divorce in early 2022. Although I had very hard feelings towards her, I faked it enough to get a pretty favorable divorce. It seemed like she was so eager to be with her dream man that she didn't have time for a long divorce. Exactly. So he played the long game. Okay, fine. I'm not going to tell her she's an effing BIT or anything like that. I'll just play along, get the best deal. And that's exactly what happened. She wanted to be off with her man, her love, the guy that gave her the butterflies, the guy that there was just something about. So in the end, I got to keep my pension and the house, which I bought for my grandmother. I did have to give her half of my 401k. What a steaming pile of crap. At least the kids are legal adults now and out of the house, and there's no child support or anything like that. Well, the effect on my kids is pretty devastating. All 3 of them took it very hard. My oldest son told her that if she chooses this man, he'd never have a relationship with her again. Well, good for him. And again, he's not a kid. He's a grown-ass adult.
I'm not surprised her kids responded badly to this. People don't just change in an instant. You can bet she was always like that, and the kids were just waiting for an opportunity to get her out of their lives.
I love you so much. I'm so sorry.
Videos of herself ugly crying online meant to win him back. Maybe like a sob story type of thing. If anything, he's probably really dodged a bullet.
Hi, Jason. It's me. I haven't seen you. Well, the last time that I saw you, you were making out with that girl in the car. When we were still together. But anyways, I just wanted you to know, I miss you, Jason. You're the love of my life. You have been for a decade. And I know you cheated on me a lot, okay? And I told you that I didn't like it, and I don't, but I'm willing to put up with anything, Jason, if you just take me back, because you left me in such a hurry for that girl in the car that you were making out with that one time a year ago. Oh, God, the memory of it all. But I can get over all that, Jason. And I cook, and I clean, and just remember all the things I do for you, okay? And the thing is I don't know why you left, okay? Oh, anyway, I miss you, Jason. Call me. I'll be waiting by the phone for you for nights and weeks and months. And maybe a year more. I can do that, maybe. I love you. All right. Talk to you later. Please call me.
She definitely deserves her own horror movie. The whole video is just pretty dang creepy. My advice to him is move to another state, change email addresses, maybe even your name, maybe everything. Just become a new person. Try to get away.
2 months later, bro. 2 months later. It's been 2 fucking months. And he's proposing to her. What the fuck? What the Oh, fuck this fucking chungus ass fucking here.
That is a grown adult woman behaving like that for the whole internet to see. Yeah, to each their own. I'm not surprised he didn't see her as marriage material, if that's how she's acting, right? Either way, though, that concludes the video. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay strong.